Hi everyone, today we are going to start with the exercise 5.3. In this 5.3 exercise we are going to learn the topic what is the degree of the algebraic expression, what is the degree, and we are going to learn the different type of polynomials. Like if one term is there, what is that expression called as, right? For example, this is there. If one term is there, what is that expression called as? So basically we are going to learn about monomials, binomials, trinomials and polynomials on the basis of number of terms. So these are the two concepts which we are going to learn in this exercise. Now the first one is you are going to understand is the degree. Now what is the degree? Let me explain you with the example. Now degree, in this degree we are going to have two concepts. One is if the whole expression, like this is an expression, is going to have the same variable x, then in such kind of questions the degree is going to be the highest exponent of x. Now what is the meaning of this exponent? Exponent means power. Highest power of x is going to be called as the degree. Now in this three terms are there. When this no variable is there, that means here it is 0. No degree is there with this one, so it is 0. Next, now since the variables are x and x, in this x to the power 2 and here x to the power 1 is there. Out of 2 and 1 you have to check which is the highest power. Of course this is 2, this is the highest power of x, so that means the degree of this complete is going to be 2. Okay, so this was an example of the expression which is having only one variable. One variable means x. Now the next is, what if one expression is there and that is having more than one variable? Now you are going to see this expression. In this there are four terms: 3x cube y square, 7x square y, minus 2xy plus 5. Now since this 5 is a constant, so this degree of this constant is going to be 0. So I am not going to write anything. I have just written here degree of 5 is equals to 0. Now what we are going to do is, of each of these terms we are going to find the degree the way we have done here. Of 3x cube y square, how you are going to find the degree? 3x cube y square. Now in this what you are going to do is, whatever are the powers, add them. What is the power of x? 3. Power of y? 2. Add them. What is there? 5. So the degree of this complete expression is 5 when the variables are different. You have to add the powers. Done? The same I have done here. Degree of 3x cube y square is 5. Why 5? Because here power is 2 and 3 and 2, so I have written here 5. Next is this term 7x square y. How you are going to do this? In this, power of x is 2, power of y is 1. When nothing is given, that means it is 1. Add these powers. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the complete degree of this expression, of this term, is 3. Now the next is minus 2xy. So the degree of this minus 2xy is going to be 2. Why 2? Because x to the power 1, x to the power 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And since 5 is a consonant, it's a constant. So what you are going to do is, degree of 5 is going to be 0. 5 is a constant. So the degree of the constant is going to be 0 because here no variable is there. And if no variable is there, that means the power is going to be 0. Now, out of these 5, 3, 2 and 0, you are going to see which is the highest degree. The degree which is the highest is going to be the degree of this complete expression. Okay. Now out of 5, 3, 2 and 0, 5 is the greatest one. Right, so that means the degree of this complete is 5. Okay, now let's move to the exercise. We'll be doing the questions on the basis of this, then we'll be moving to the next concept. Now here is exercise 5.3. question 1 is, write the degree. Now here you have to see that all the variables are of x, x, x and x. All the variables are x. You have to check which is the highest power of x. Here is 8, 9, 11 and here is 1. So the highest exponent, or you can write power also instead of exponent if you want to write. Highest power of x is 11. So the degree of this complete is 11. Next part, minus 24 a to the power 7 plus 32 a to the power 5 minus 25 a plus 146 a to the power 8. Now you can check in this complete, all are the variables a. In all variable is single, that is A, but the powers are different. Power is 7, 5, 1 and 8. Now out of these powers you have to check which is the highest power of A. 7, 5, 1 and 8. 8 is the highest, so the degree of this complete expression is going to be 8. Done? Now next. In this you are going to check from each term what is the degree, because here all these are different, right? All the variables are different. So in the first term y cube is there, so the degree of this 4y cube is 3. Then the degree of this 16x square y square, what you are going to do? 2 plus 2. What is 2 plus 2? 4. And then this is the third term, 3xy. Power is 1. Here is also 1. X to the power 1, y to the power 1. What is 1 plus 1? 2. Now out of these degrees you have to check which is the highest one, 4. So that means degree is 4 of this complete expression, right? Now let's do the next one, D part. D part I'll be doing, E part you are going to try by yourself. Now D part is, we are having this much big, but don't get panic regarding this. P, Q, R. You don't have to look at 14 because with numerical coefficient we don't have to do anything. Just look at the variables. P, Q, R. P to the power 1, 1 and 1. What is 1 plus 1 plus 1? 3. So that means the degree of this term is 3. Minus 24 P square Q cube R to the power 4. Now what you are going to do in this is add the powers. 4 plus 3 plus 2, 9. So the degree of this is going to be 9. Now the next 32 Q to the power 5 R to the power 6. What is 5 plus 6? 11. So the degree of this term is 11. And then the degree of this term is going to be 13 because only one variable is there, that is R, and the power of this is 13. Now out of all these degrees, which is the highest one? 13. So that means this highest degree is going to be the degree of this complete big expression. Okay. Now E part you are going to try by yourself. Solution has been given to you. Now let's move to the next concept, which is of monomials, binomials, trinomials and polynomials. Now how you are going to do it? See, you all know that how many number of terms are there in the expression, right? On the basis of the number of terms, we are going to name those expressions as monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. If the expression is having only one term, for example 3x minus 57, 4y square, then with the 1 we are going to call it as monomial. Mono means 1. Mono means 1. So if the expression is having only one term, then that is going to be called as monomial. Binomial, if the number of terms in the expressions are 2, because bi means 2. For example, x square 4 minus 4x. In this expression 2 terms are there. 3x plus 1, 2 terms are there. Trinomial, tri means 3. 3x square minus 4x plus 2, you can see 3 different terms. So that means the expression which is having 3 terms, that is going to be called as the trinomial. Polynomial. Now what is the meaning of poly? Poly means many. Poly means many. So if here are 2 or more, right, all these except monomial, binomial, trinomial is also going to be a polynomial, because if the expression is having 2 or more number of terms, we are going to call it as polynomial. But we are having the names of those polynomials which are having the number of terms 2 and 3. So for 2 we are saying binomial, for 3 we are saying trinomial, and then after that so on, whatever will come, like it can be 4 number of terms, 5 number of terms in the expression. For that we are going to write polynomial. Okay. Now on the basis of this, we are having question number 2 of this exercise 5.3. Question number 2 is, you just have to write which of the following are monomial, binomial or trinomial. Now you just have to count the number of terms. 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there, so trinomial. 1, 2, 3. How many terms are there? 3. So that means again trinomial. 6a cube minus 7b square. How many terms? 2 terms. So for that, binomial. For D, a 1, 2 and 3. 3 terms. So that means trinomial. Minus 3abc. This is completely one term. So that means it is monomial. Okay. See, the terms are separated by an operation. It can be plus, it can be minus, but here only one term is there. It is not separated, it is completely one term. So this is monomial. Similarly, F part, G part, H part you can try by yourself. I part is 14y and this is completely one term, so that is monomial. For 1 you are going to write monomial. So this was your exercise 5.3. Complete this exercise in your notebooks. Thank you.